Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Today we're in the western suburbs of Illinois and we've got an amazing car for you. Steve Steyer took 12 years to restore this one. Steve, what year, make, and model is this one?
This is a Derby Bentley, 1936, 4.25 liter engine. Body is by Thrupp and Maberly. It's all aluminum.
Let's take a look at our featured attraction. Now this, come right alongside me, Steve. This is wow. First of all, it has all the wow factor. Does that have a presence coming in? Now this was more of the speedster, right?
Yes. This interesting front view is the bumper, which is a Wilmot Breeden bumper, which is actually a spring from one side to the other with lead weights in either end to absorb any torsional vibration in the car. Just one of the things Bentley did.
Tell me what these are right here. Why do they have those hooks?
Well, those are called bumper hooks. And if the bumper is to come disconnected, these hooks keep it from falling down into the way of the tire.
And that happened one time, which is why they put those on there.
Yes, certainly did. It's recorded that in a demonstration ride for once they had secured the Bentley mark, Rolls-Royce's executives came for a drive. The bumper fell off, stuck in the wheel, dumped it in the ditch. And so instead of figuring out how to keep the bumper from falling off, they designed hooks to keep it. But once it did fall off, it would be caught.
Which are these hooks right there. And you can see this is where the shaft would, crankshaft would go all the way through. You can see it back there. You have the Lucas headlamps here, which are just great looking. And the Bentley with the wings. We'll show you how that works. Now these weren't originally on the car, but these were put there so that you can drive it normally.
No, those were original.
Those are original?
Yeah, those are original.
Okay.
These are Cornercroft. They used Lucas up to the 4.25, and then they went to the Cornercroft.
Got it. So those are correct.
The only difference from original is it's got a 2-filament bulb, while one is a directional light.
Understand. And then we have, does this actually close?
Yes, it
Got
does.
it. All right. So when it heats up, or when it's cold,
As it gets
it closes.
warm, it opens up.
Right. And it's
As a
warm
matter
today.
of fact, I drive it open all the time.
Got it. All right. So let's come to the side and take a look at it. And we've got the sun hitting it just right here. Hopefully I can get it all in. If I step all the way back right there, you can see that body right there. Wow. What were, tell me how you became the expert. You wrote a book on this as well.
Yes, the Authenticity Guide.
The Authenticity Guide. That took 2 years. And if they have this mark, these are weights. Tell me about
balancing. Yes.
For balancing. And then they strap the tire in there. The doors work like so. And the back seat. Let's start from the back as we walk around.
Yeah.
We have show them how the gas, and even how cool that little handle is for the gas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
It's designed to match the door handle.
Exactly. And this one actually has, as you can see up here, it has a
It's the factory original sunroof. Yeah.
And then we have the back of our car right here. And I know it's called a Derby, but they actually call it a Derby.
Yeah.
Wow. Now there's a lot going on. Not only the turn signals and things. Can we show them all the detail with this trunk? I'm going to stand on this side of you. So first thing you'll see is these are hooks where you would wrap
footman loops to go over the trunk.
Right.
They put a trunk on here and then a loop there.
So there's your actual trunk.
There are hooks that go in here for over the other way.
Right. And then this opens up because they would normally have tools under there.
Right.
And then you also have, show them how that, you had to create all this. This was all rotted out.
Yes,
Show them how this comes
when
out.
the trunk is on,
Yeah.
then the rain, the mist, the dirt gets in. So Thrupp and Maberly designed this. Come
Look
out,
at that.
go down and lock in here.
Locks in there.
When I purchased the car, that was not here. That was gone, thrown away years ago.
And you
So I made that out of 16 gauge aluminum, welded it together.
And you have 5 different ways that you weld.
Yeah, five welders. Yeah.
5 welding abilities. You're just amazing as a craftsman. This thing is spot on. Okay, so we'll put that back up and we'll close this back up.
Okay.
Look at how that works, and it slides in like that. You'd never even know it was there. And you can hear how well it closes. We might as well start in the back. Can we open this side?
Sure.
So when we open, let's even start with the window. Steve, right here, show us why there's this extra piece of glass.
This is the draught excluder.
Okay.
British, that's for draft, but
Okay.
it's the draught. Every seat has an ashtray. They figured everyone would smoke.
Okay.
And it's going to rain. So they put in these pieces of glass so you can raise the window and still have ventilation.
Have the draft.
But the rain won't come in.
Isn't that something?
So it's conceding to the environment
Of what it was. And even in the back, you see it has that middle piece. May I push that up to show people?
Surely.
All right, so if I push this up, you'll see how it folds in and it looks like it's not even there.
Oh, you.
Go ahead,
All right, you got it. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And it just pulls down like so. Look at the nice work there. Now there's a little spot here. You'll see that this comes back into this. We'll show you that in a moment. Tell me about the wood here.
Well, yes, the veneer had completely delaminated. When I bought the car, there was no veneer anywhere. It was, other than it was hanging
Right.
off. So I read, this is African Madrone burl
Wow.
that I put on here with the trim edge banding.
Look at that. Extra
that
trim piece.
birch edge banding.
And here's your
More ashtrays.
Your ashtrays. Like
Gotta
so.
have an ashtray.
In each spot. Okay, let's go towards the. Each door has a little something interesting. Here's your trafficator. We'll show you that in a second.
Yeah.
Let's open this, shall we?
Surely.
Now, obviously, this is a right-hand drive, as you can see. But there you have.
That's the seat belts, because I do believe in seat belts.
Yeah.
And long before there was a law, so it.
I want to show the Vincents of Reading coach builder supplied by.
Vincent.
Wow. So as I sit in this side for you, Steve, could you open up the other side and detail what we have here? Look at that woodwork. Wow. So maybe we should start with our steering wheel, and I just want to, just
Yes.
before you jump in,
Okay.
we'll kind of show the gauges. There's your starter. It's got the right amount of pedals. Your gear selector over there. All right, so show me what we have here. This is ignition.
Yeah, just the standard ignition, headlights. This on
Reverse.
ignition, standing and tail, headlight standing and tail,
Okay,
and then this the power outlet.
power outlet.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna just stand on the other side before we do this, which is the trafficator. Tell me about this wood. Is this this is another ashtray here?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Man,
I
is
don't
that-
smoke. Never.
Yeah, no, I don't either. But
No.
is that interesting?
No, that's it.
All right, let
And
me.
it's an ammeter, not a voltmeter.
Okay.
And no, the clock works. It's you got to wind it. It's not electric, but the clock does work.
So tell me what's happening up here.
Well, this is very interesting. Part of the appeal of this car is all the technical, mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
This is your advance and retard of your ignition.
Got it.
So if you want to start it, you retard it a little, but you drive it advance. To start, this is the choke. That's actually the starting, and then when you run, you move it over. That's closing or opening, the choke.
Got it.
This is then, this is the throttle, this is your cruise control.
Okay.
Which it doesn't automatically cancel. But when it's cold, you want a little extra idle, you can move it up and it'll idle higher with this device. This is the most interesting, it's the mechanical, this is your ride control. that the shock absorbers in this car are lever shocks that work in a piston against pressure in the piston. The faster you go, the stiffer the ride gets.
Got it.
And that is if you keep it over here on hard. But if you are on a long road, you don't want to have a abrasive ride, you can move it over and that'll reduce the pressure into your shock absorbers.
Wow.
So it's all controlled right here at your steering wheel.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out for just a second. We'll show them how the trafficator works. So when you
All right.
turn that one, you'll see this pop out like so with the light on there, like that. All right, we'll shut that down. Can we have you pop out and show them this side of the engine first? Listen how smooth that closes. Now notice too, you have those, will lean on those, and show them what they have to do with the flying bee. What do you have to do with this, Steve? What do we have to do here? Move that over, like so. We've got the sun on this side for you. We've got a few special pieces here. Clearly we're on the exhaust. Do not readjust valve tappets. Bentley, there's your B. And then your Bentley motors right there. Wow. We've got the B right there. So this is your oil fill.
Yeah, this is
And what do we have here? Your starter?
no, this is the generator, and the starter's down there. This is the generator that also drives the tachometer.
Got it.
And it runs off the gears inside. It's a gear driven.
Got it. I just want to show that. Maybe like that I can get a little more light on that. Like so. Okay.
A small matter, but something of interest.
Yeah.
Around the word Bentley, this surround is to be black. Originally it was black. The company wanted Bentley to stick out.
Right.
However, almost every one you see, they have cleared it. It's proper to be natural aluminum here, but not around there. So if you see a Darby Bentley, that is incorrect. The only thing, you buy a little tester's paint and paint it.
And that'd change it. That'd change it. You've got another
You got a little oil leak
badge
there.
right there.
Got a little oil leak.
Little oil leak there.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the mechanic who can fix it.
Yeah, well, you get a gasket.
That's
yeah.
the mechanic in you. All right, let's close this side and show
Joe,
them the
I'm
other
not-
side.
Big for a show, and I have somebody video car that's in this physical condition.
Yeah, Steve, I think they're going to give you a pass on this physical condition. I think you're okay. I think this is really.
But I drive it.
Let's show them this side. Yeah, I know, and we are going to drive it, right? Let's show them this side of the engine.
You want to see this one?
Yeah,
again?
this side. Yep. By the way, this windshield pops out on the bottom. So on this side we have our carburation. As you can see, I'll just stand back. I hope you could see that well enough. Tell them about the two coils.
Yes. Well, it's again the British mentality. Figuring a coil will go out, they've designed it so you can actually by hand, without a wrench, take this one off, move it over to this one, and this one to move over to here. This is the spare here that goes in. You can change coils even without a wrench.
Just like that.
A backup coil.
Just like that. And there's your steering column. What do we have right here? Is this your wipers? Is this your wiper motor? Is this your wiper motor, Steve?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's fire it up while we have it open. Can we?
All right.
This way to show you what it looks like there. He doesn't even have to get in it. Wow.
I moved it down.
to it idle for a second. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Steve.
Yo.
Right here. I think it's time to take it for a ride.
Fine.
Let's go do it.
Yeah.
Tail lights work. And we're gonna take a ride with Steve. All right, Steve, we're taking a ride. Show him how this sunroof works, can we? Show him how this works.
All right, this is the factory sunroof. It's lockable at any position. You turn it, or you go all the way back.
Like so. All right, let's.
Today with the sun, we'll leave it closed.
All right, we'll leave it closed. All right.
Then you lock it so it doesn't.
Got it. All right. But that shows you how that works. And we'll do that. I'll roll down this window. Moves nicely. How do you like driving it?
Well, it's fine. The steering of the early 4 1/4s and the other was not their strong point. Very stiff steering.
Okay.
They did change it the year after this one was made, and so it's much better in the later models.
Got it.
This one could be better than it is, but frankly, I've neglected it working on other cars.
Well, it seems like it's rolling right along here. I mean, it looks great. You know, we're driving something 88 years old and it drives really well. See the mirror there on the...
No, on the road, it's a lovely car.
It's a lovely car. It sounds like something very British, you might say. It's a lovely car. It's a lovely ride.
Be of interest that the first and second gear are not synchronized. Only
Okay.
the third and fourth.
So how do you use the clutch to have that happen?
You double clutch it if you go down, but frankly, it's such a torquey engine.
Okay.
Like right now, we're here. I go into second. This
Okay.
is in second.
And it just pulls out in a second. Explain double clutching.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, the double clutch is you release the gear, clutch, you go into neutral, then back out again, let the gears gain the same as the engine speed and the drive shaft speed, then you clutch it again and put it in.
Got it.
Once the gears mesh. Once the gear, the timing is good.
Clutch, or put the clutch in first gear, clutch in again, neutral, clutch in again, second gear.
Yep. But in truth,
Got it.
the car is so torquey,
Yeah.
this engine, and it's at this stop sign. I will start in first, and they go up to about 3,000 RPM, and then shift into third. I don't even go to the non-synchro second.
Yeah.
For instance, here,
Yeah.
first.
Did it take you at all to get used to you're driving on a right-hand drive car? Or
Yeah.
no.
And there's first to third. Just
First
there.
to third, just like that. Now, did it take you any time to get used to going from right-hand drive to left-hand drive, or no? No problem.
No, no.
No problem for you.
The biggest problem with people that sit where you sit, they're used to having something in front of them.
Yeah.
Those passengers that have the biggest problem.
The pass, I'm fine here. And this is great. Yeah, it is kind of sunny. We'd probably be melted in the car, so
Now
this is
here
actually
we're
quite
rolling.
comfortable.
If it's rolling at all, second gear is just
Second
fine.
gear when it's rolling. Got it. Well, you were driving it seamlessly.
Now that's second to fourth.
Second to fourth. Look at that. What a wonderful drive. How did you get to enjoy British cars? What made the British cars
Well,
your
my first
your
car was that MG that
okay.
I just they have a fun quotient to them,
Yeah,
and I had a Rolls Royce, which was beautiful.
yeah.
Silver cloud, long wheelbase division. It was beautiful, but it needed work, and I had it 20 years, and I was ready to try something else.
Nice. Look at this ride.
See, this is not a slouchy car.
No, it's rolling. Oh, real nice. Not slouchy at all.
Got the traffic haters on, which I don't usually do.
Yeah, I see the traffic
That's
heater
all
there
right.
in the mirror. Look at that. That little tire screech. Nice. Well, Steve, as this car jumped out in front of us, we're going to take it for a little bit longer of a ride. What an honor. What a treat to get the chance to share your car with the globe. I'm interested to see what they think. 12-year restoration completed. Unbelievable work. Great job. Thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Well, I enjoy it.
Thank you.
It's part of the hobby. My second most favorite. First is taking a big iron piece of nothing, in this case aluminum, and make it look like this.
Yeah.
It may take me 12 years, but there's a whole lot of satisfaction. The other part, most favorite, is the ability of the hobby to share it with other people.
Yes.
When I drive one of my special cars and I go to the barber here or I go get gas, people will stop and you add something to their day. And if you can add something special to their day, that's nice. I like that.
That is nice. Steve, what a wonderful way to end this video. Thank you so much for being on My Car Story.